was snatched by aliens.
And I got cursed by a ghost.
Hello folks, CK here today with a huge recommendation. Now, the title will say best anime this year. For me, it's the best anime I've watched in a while. I was fully entranced with this show. Last night, I just binge watched it all from episode 1 all the way to episode 11. It's so easy to watch this show. Now, what's the show I'm talking about? Dan. And wow, this is such a good show. I was blown away by it. Where do you even start with it? Like the characters, the relationships, the stories by like every single person in it. Like you really just get such a breath of like content in like 20-minute episodes. So like 11 episodes, 20 minutes long, but you get so much of each one. And wow. I mean, even like the animation's not like, what's the words? Like the absolute pinnacle, you know what I mean? Like it's great animation, great scenes, and really good animation in general. But it's it's like what they do with it. It's like each image tells something, whether it's the background scenery or the different sort of changes, where it's like they have a little, because they have. Let me start this off. They have. It's like an occult anime show with like yokai. Wait, written down here. Yes, yokai. So yokai, which are like spirits, ghosts, and aliens. Which you're thinking, what? That is a weird mix. But this, and you'd think usually if you're hearing those two mixed, it'd be kind of a comedic and stuff like that. But this show does it so well. Just so well, and I can't speak enough about this. Like how it manages to do two things that I was kind of a bit like, not too fussed about. I mean, you know, shows that do each of those top, you know, sort of things differently and very well, but this just brings them together, and yet makes you get so interested in each sort of whether it's yokai who have got absolutely breathtaking stories just shown through like scenery and stuff like that, and like little memory flashes that really just so much, and just add so much detail to these things, which mostly it'd just be like in a lot of shows, it'd be like, oh, you get rid of them, and that's the last you've seen. With this, they really just add a story to him, a proper character in general. I know obviously that's what you want to do anyway, we're making a show, but really you actually form like an understanding and even an attachment to some of them. Not an attachment like in a way like, oh my god, but more like, wow, I can relate, not either to relate or feel so sorry for one moment. You go from one moment just being like, what the hell is that, to immediately like, you know what I mean, it's pulling your heartstrings, and it's it does such a good show. I mean, I could really go into them a lot more. And I don't want to go into spoilers. I want everyone to watch it. I'm not even doing a spoiler section. I want everyone to watch this show because it was absolutely amazing. If you want me to do a spoiler or thing, just put it in the comments. Please. Now let me talk about the characters. You've got the two, I'm going to call them two main characters because they are pretty much the main cast, because it's just both of them, like both little sides and that. You may think that, in fact, let me tell you about the characters. You've got Okurin, it's not his actual name, but it's his nickname by our other main character, Momo, who's like the... well, they're both love interests with both each other. You've got, Okurin, who's a male, and Momo, who's female. But obviously, you know, I mean, that's not the biggest crux of the story or anything like that. But they're, you know, they got that, they meet in, like, it's like a school setting, like teenagers and that. Okurin is getting bullied. Well, not bullied, it's just getting made fun of and stuff like that. And the class is treating him like rubbish. And she sees us as she's walking past the class and just goes in. I don't know whether the people in there were intimidated by her or something like that, but they just stopped picking on him. And then she just pretended to like chat to him for a second, and then she walked off. And after like saying something, you know, like, oh, I hate these people, you know what I mean, to herself. And then he who sees it as an opportunity to actually make a friend, runs after her, and he says, "Oh, I know why you wanted, making conversation." He said, "I think there would be for this in my interpretation. He was making conversation with her." And they ended up getting to talk about these yokai and aliens and that, which they don't both believe, exist or anything like that. For each one. So, one of them believes in aliens, the other one believes in yokai, and the other ones don't believe in the other one, if you get what I mean. And it just propels into this long story of over 11 episodes, as well as introducing other characters that just breathe so much relatability. For me, it was Ocarina with how shy, introverted and stuff like that, and just really getting flashbacks to when I was a lot younger, and just you can relate and thinking, oh my god, I remember that. You know what I mean, these sort of feelings and that, and these sort of anxieties and things like that, and you really just fully get entranced with these characters, and you get really involved, emotionally with these sort of characters, and you just end up rooting for them and stuff like that, as well as the humor in it as well. This show can be so funny. It does some of the tropes you see in a lot of anime is just about how I'd probably say sexual a lot of animes can be, but this show sort of takes the mick out of that big time and pulls the trope on its head, which is just so great. For me, watching anime these days, I get a bit the minute I start seeing that, I'm oh, come on, man, don't make this to be the main focus. But it's just such a great job. I mean, even the setting and the screen and stuff like that, each image a lot of time isn't wasted at all. It tells a story so much, whether it's in the characters' faces, the body language, so much detail. And you just end up being entranced watching the scene and that. And it's you get an inner knowledge, an inner feeling without words being said, and you just wow. And yeah, each episode you just keep next one, and also their sort of experiences with other characters who appear through the series. I don't want to start spoiling them out on that, but you really do just get such an interesting and really breathtaking amount of or whether it's light towards characters or dislikes at first, or even, as I say before, with the yokai and the aliens, you really do just get really entranced in the stories, and when these stories are going about as well, it's the background scenery. You've got such a transcendence and really just I'd probably say this series got such a lot of soul for me. I don't really watch animes that much, but for me this was just had so much soul in abundance. Just I haven't gotten that much into a liking of a TV show for ages, and for me, wow. Can I just give a big shout out to the people? So the author, the manga version of this, which I don't really read mangas, but if it was ever going to be a show that maybe want to read the manga, it'd probably be this. But Yokinobu Tatsu, or hopefully. Hopefully I'm pressing that, because obviously sometimes people like their surnames first and then backwards. I don't know whether that's the first name forward or backwards, but obviously Yokinobu Tatsu wrote this, is the author of this, the manga. Wow, big thank you, man. This is amazing. I hope the season 2 comes out, because I want to be so much more and see what happens next. The studio, Science Saru, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for an absolute amazing series and for picking this up, because you've absolutely picked up a gem. Please keep bringing more series in this. But I need to give big credit to the writer, the screenwriter, because you did such a great job. Wow. Tops off. And when you look at his past work, the writer is Hiroshi Sesko, who, if you have a look at his history, which I suggest you do if you want to know whether you're interested in this show, he's done many popular TV shows, and this is just a couple I wanted to list down. But Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, which are already absolutely top tier shows anyway, and a personal favourite of mine, Vinland Saga, which I loved. I really like that. And the current show I'm currently watching is Mob Psycho 100. And yeah, I mean, if that doesn't make you, if you've heard of them or watched them, make you think, no, I might have to give this a try. And based off my reaction off the actual screen that I am watching the whole time, like, wow. I mean, I'm trying the hardest not to swear now, just so YouTube can absolutely funnel this recommendation, just so if anyone's watching out there, I know it won't really matter because it's me saying it, but honestly, if just even one person watches this and picks it up and likes it, you know, that's just showing the support to the show, because I want a season 2, I want a season 3, I want a season 4, I want a season 5. I want it. I absolutely want it. And I know this is probably the most animated people have seen me in here for a while, but I need to support the hell out of this show. Oh, please tell me hell isn't a bad word. Well, you know, for YouTube standards. But yeah. Wow. And yeah, how much more? I don't want to go into spoilers. I just watch it. It's so good. Just give it a try. And yeah, just watch a couple episodes. They're easy to watch, and trust me. I mean, I'm not even brought up the music. The music is top tier. The music, whew, I loved it. But yeah, people, if you got any suggestions for TV shows I should watch, animes I should watch, because you know, well, I need something else now to fill the void in my soul, in my heart, then please leave a comment. If you like this video, or if you didn't like this video, you know, leave a like or dislike. If you listened and said, you know what, I'll give this show a try, and you liked it, please give it a like. Please tell me you liked it. Please tell me what you liked about it if you watched it. Because honestly, I just want to absolutely dance and talk about this show because how good it is. And if people want to stay tuned to future videos on potential anime stuff or other TV shows, because I do the occasional live review, please give a subscribe. The more subscribes I get on this video, the more I know I need to make more videos like this. And yeah, people, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. And yeah, CK says bye.